Hello everyone, today I'm going to be going over some quick tips and cases for 4x4 edge pairing. I'm kind of focusing on Yao method because that's what I use, but really most of these are going to be just for edge pairing methods that use pairing edges all at once. But some of these can even be applied to beginner's method. So I'm just going to start off with the first case I have here. So this is when you have all the edges paired except for the last three, and if you do this right, you can get all three in one shot versus pairing one edge and then having to do the flipping algorithm case with the last two. So basically just pick one edge to pair and then line it up. So I'll just do this orange blue, so I'll reorient that so I can pair that, and then you want to put your third edge that you're not using in the top layer, like so, and then pair the edge. And this is the important part, is how you insert this edge here. So you want to insert it so that when we slice back, this green yellow will pair up with this green yellow here. So if I do it the wrong way and they're facing each other like that, as you can see, I won't end up with all the edges paired. You see, I end up with this flipping algorithm case. So I don't want that. So what I do want, and I actually just switched that accidentally, what I do want is to insert it in a way that I can get them to match up, like so. So, wow, switch it again. So you just have to figure out how to put it in the right way. So if you just pay attention, you just save yourself a couple of moves there. So not like that, as you can see, but like this. And it just takes a little bit of logic to figure out how to do that, and then you don't have to do the flipping algorithm again. Okay, so the next case I have here is that I'm trying to pair up all these edges in a row and get all four edges lined up so that I can make three on the way, on the forward slice, and then three more on the revert slice. But the problem that I run into is that I'm trying to place another yellow green edge here, but it's actually being used here and this edge, and the other piece of it is being used to make that edge. So this isn't really a trick, as a lot of these are, but this is just what to do in order to kind of minimize the loss of edges and kind of optimize how many edges you get. So that's kind of the max that you're going to get out of this slice, but don't start here and pair back. And actually that won't work because you need this edge over here. Well, you can do that. You can take it out, then put it back there, but that's just overly complicated. So just start over at the furthest edge over as you can get. So that way, even though you're only getting two edges on the first slice, when you revert that slice, you'll still get three, unless you run into another problem. So that would start with this blue-orange, and then that blue-orange, like so. Then this yellow-orange right there, and then this green-orange, like so. And then I get three on the way back, so that kind of helps make up for it. Okay, so here's another kind of small case, and that's if you end up with edges already paired for you, and then you kind of run out of space, and you have like all four, or maybe you're only doing three edges that are being paired, but the basic thing is that you don't have any edges left in the top. So what you should do is actually take out an edge or two. In this case, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Actually, no, I'll take just one out, and then that way you can at least get two edges out of your slice instead of just none, or trying to reset up everything else. So that's once again a kind of small case, and then you're only left with two edges, as you can see, and then you can just do the flipping algorithm and then fix that. So that's how to deal with if you actually have too many edges being paired at one time. Okay, so this is the last case, and it's similar to one of the previous ones, and so this time it's just on the way back where you run into the same problem of having the edge that you want over here, and really the only way to deal with this is to just go with it and then insert the other edges here and then continue on. So yeah, that's kind of how you can deal with that case. Now another thing that you could do is actually slice another over and then insert one and then go from there, which actually worked pretty well there, and it lined itself up. And you could try that on the previous case, but it kind of depends on how many edges you have left in the top layer to work with, because otherwise you can end up wasting moves if you don't have enough spare edges or unsolved edges to use. So yeah, that kind of sums it up for tips. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you kind of learned some things to do and how to deal with certain cases. So it wasn't really a kind of cheater algorithms, but kind of way to deal with cases. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and if you have any other ideas for videos I can make, please leave them in the comments.